Hello again, everybody. This is Joe Zedalis, and I'm joined by Pat Lanni. We're both from NJ.com, and we're previewing all 25 sectional football playoffs in the NJSI tournament, which begins this weekend. Right now, Patrick and I are looking at non-public Group 3, and this is one heck of a bracket, Patrick. And I think the first game that jumps out at everybody who looks at it is at the bottom. DePaul, the number 7 seed, against Camden Catholic. Any other year, Patrick, would probably be a final. Give me your thoughts on DePaul.
3-6 team, gonna win it all. I mean, that's the first thing that comes to mind. They're 3-6, but hey, they could have been 6-3. They've lost 3 really close games to top-notch opponents. You know, Elder out in Cincinnati, Ohio, they blew a fourth quarter lead, blew a halftime lead to Don Bosco, and they've just come up short in close game situations. Now, I don't know how you look at that in the postseason. I don't know if that's crippling or something that you can build off of. Either way, they've got so much talent. You hear about it all the time. Kareem Walker, Cease Dubois, Quayshawn Alexander. I mean, they got 6 guys going to major FBS schools, and they should be able to beat anyone. And, starting with Camden Catholic, they're right there in the state rankings. Got off to a great start and beat Camden. What can you tell me about the Irish?
Well, let me tell you what, Camden Catholic has been, they're unbeaten. They have enormous speed, great athleticism, a 3-pronged offensive attack led by quarterback Tyree Rogers. They have an outstanding wide receiver and running back in Jamal Parker and Nazir Streeter. I think one of the bit more interesting things is that Del Barton has to go on the road, and we'll see how that plays into it. It's obviously a huge opportunity for Camden Catholic to make a statement and let us know their program has arrived and where it stands. Another game, first-round game, that we've been talking about is Red Bank Catholic at Pope John. We both struggled with who we would pick in this game because both teams have been so incredibly inconsistent. Good one week, bad the next. Good on offense one week, good on defense the next. How do you see Pope John?
Pope John they've got the talent on offense. They're well balanced. They can run the ball with Burrell Neal, and Sonny Abramson's a guy that we've talked about forever. Now he's in his senior year, the Virginia-bound quarterback. He can sling it, and obviously Red Bank Catholic has a quarterback who you love.
Eddie Hahn, just a guy who makes things happen, just a guy who wins, baby. That's all he does. He goes out and plays. I think the big thing here is, Patrick, I think the team that establishes the running game is going to win that game. I don't think any of them have any phenomenal running backs. Red Bank Catholic's backs are kind of nondescript, but I think that sets something up. And now let's talk about real quick the top seed, the most explosive offense in the Shore Conference, St. John Vianney, led by Boston College-bound quarterback Anthony Brown. Last week against Manasquan, 30-0 at the end of the first quarter, 53-0 at the end of the half, 67-0. They have offense galore, and I'm telling you, and I've been telling anybody who'll listen, Vianney plays real defense this year. The blitz scheme is gone. They play fundamental pursuit defense.
Certainly, Vianney, obviously a high-powered offense coming in as the number 1 seed. I like him to get to the final. I know you probably do too.
Now, who do you like in the Del Barton-Eustis game, and how do you think Del Barton handles itself in the bottom?
Well, they've been dinged up a little bit, right? But they got a great running back in Andrew Sanders, and just a proud program, and a traditional power. So you can never look past Del Barton. I think they'll get to the semifinal and run into a DePaul team that will ultimately come out of top. So give me DePaul out of the bottom, St. John Vianney out of the top, and that's the epic final that we wanted. Who do you think's going to win now?
Well, I'm a Shore boy through and through, so I'm going to go with the Lancers. It's probably going to be the last big hurrah for this program. I expect there to be major changes next year. I don't expect them to be quite as talented as they are. I am going to go St. John Vianney in a shootout.
Absolutely phenomenal final. So much talent on the field, and as you said, it's going to be explosive. But you're a Shore guy. I'm a big North guy. I'm going DePaul. I think these seniors send them out on a high note, send them off to Ohio State, Nebraska, Virginia. Give me the Spartans over the Lancers.
Well, there you have it, folks, and that's why they play the game. For Pat Lanni, I'm Joe Zedalis.